In this video, you will learn how to create and set up warehouses of products and assets. Maintaining and controlling inventory processes in Orderry will help you better manage your real warehouses. This functionality covers the needs of both small businesses and companies with inventory stored in different locations. In Orderry, you can create as many digital warehouses as you need. Open the settings page and then go to warehouses. Here, you can add warehouses for products and assets. The difference is that products are items that you can sell or add to a work order as a part or material. And assets are devices or equipment that belong to your company or your clients. Assets cannot be sold, but you can keep a record of them and track their history of use or maintenance. You can divide your warehouses by their actual number or by purpose. For example, create a separate warehouse for goods you sell and another one for spare parts used in repairs. All basic inventory operations are available for each warehouse: posting, transfer between warehouses, stock taking, returns, write-off of goods to a sale or work order. Now, let's create a product warehouse. Step 1. Click Add Product Warehouse. Step 2. Specify a warehouse name and type. There are two warehouse types in Orderry. If you select a location warehouse, it will be available for the location to which it belongs. To make it accessible from any location of your business, choose a company warehouse. Step 3. Specify the allowed actions your employees can perform in this warehouse. Note that this setting is available in the business subscription plan. Step 4. Set up access rights for employees. To do this, go to the Access tab. Here, you will see a table with all your employees. Check the boxes next to the names of employees which you want to grant access to this warehouse. If you are a business plan user, you can configure warehouse access rights for each employee individually. Just click on an employee's name and go to the Personal tab. Tick the actions you want to allow this employee to do in the warehouse and click Save. To completely deny access to the warehouse for an employee, uncheck the box next to his or her name. Step 5. When all settings are done, click Save, and ready. Your first warehouse is created and displayed in the Product Warehouses list. When setting up warehouses, pay attention to the fact that you cannot add goods from two different warehouses to the same sale. In this case, you will need to either transfer goods to one warehouse, or create two different sales. Next, let's have a look at different reports that will provide you with valuable information about your inventory performance. These are assortment analysis, product turnover, and products below minimum stock reports. They will help you control inventories in all warehouses and build a constantly moving and profitable stock. Now, let's move to the next section, the asset warehouses. An asset in Orderry can be a device, a vehicle, any item that customers bring into you for repair or maintenance. You may also have equipment that belongs to your company, such as tools and employee devices. In either case, we recommend you set up warehouses for assets that are tailored to your business processes. Note please that due to technical reasons, there are no employees and clients asset warehouses displayed on this list, although they are automatically created for each employee and client in Orderry. On this page, you will only see warehouses of a particular location or the entire company. Now let's see how it works on the example of a phone repair shop. Initially, each device gets to the client's warehouse. After we take it for diagnostic, it goes to the waiting for repair warehouse. Then, a technician starts working on the assigned work order and the device goes to his or her warehouse. When the work is completed, it is moved to the ready for pickup warehouse. And when the work order is closed, the asset returns to the client's warehouse. You can configure the automatic transfer of assets to warehouses based on status updates in the status settings. Learn how to do it step by step in our knowledge base article. Find a link in the description. Be aware that it is also possible to create asset warehouses for your contractors. To create a new asset warehouse, follow the same steps as for a product warehouse. Click Add Asset Warehouse. Specify the name and type. Configure the allowed actions and employee access. In the end, save changes. Done. The asset warehouse is created. You can filter assets by their location, for example, to see how many clients' devices are there waiting for repair or ready for pickup. If necessary, you can divide each warehouse into bins for more accurate storage of products and assets. To do this, enable bin locations in the settings first, and then go to the warehouses and create bins. Learn more about using and configuring this functionality in another video. Find a link in the description. Now you know how to create warehouses of products and assets and what they are used for in Orderry. So, it's time to improve and automate your warehouse operations. Enjoy your work and have a nice day.